Hello. We are here at 1005 Bette Street, here at Pharr, Texas, at this no HOA community. And so, without a further ado, let's get started. You get this nice, beautiful, modern farmhouse, gorgeous stamped driveway, and stamped spaced pavers leading to the front door, but gorgeous limestone stucco and black accent with the roof shingles, fixtures, and two-car garage door. My oh my. And new construction. And this property boasts 5 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and 2,489 living square feet. So I'm excited to show this beautiful new construction property over to you guys. And it's a really nice floor plan. Look at the landscaping. You get the builder's information there. You have the nice fixtures and 2 big old columns leading to this front patio. And look at this beautiful custom door. Wow. That is nice. And so walking past the front door, you got this nice little foyer. So, wow. You get the nice decorative wall with trim. Stunning. And then you've got the living room. You have the beautiful vaulted ceiling. You get the nice wood panel there so that we can put your TV or mount your TV above it and just kind of set up some items over that. You do have an electronic fireplace, but man, that mantle is beautiful. Stone mantle is just gorgeous. It does have an accent wall meant to imitate the farmhouse style. You do have a 3x3x3 sliding door and bi-directional, so it goes both ways. And this is your kitchen. Big old kitchen island, quartz countertop, stained cabinetry on the kitchen island, beautifully painted cabinets. You do have your wine bar over there. Well, wine rack, but I guess your little wine bar if you wanted to. And you got more cabinetry. You got your little trash space, dishwashing space, porcelain farmhouse-sized sink, black fixture to match these light fixtures over here. You do get your oven space, subway tile backsplash with a pot filler range hood. And wow. Then over here, just so that way you don't forget, you've got your pantry. You got your big old pantry, actually. So some base cabinets, cubbies with crown molding. And look at this. You get home, it's a long day. You don't want to carry your groceries from the garage down that hallway. Instead, you skip the line, or you skip the hallway and go straight into the pantry. So very nice and convenient. Over here is your dining room. You get a big old tray ceiling with little not recessed lights, LED strips within the crevices of the tray ceiling. Then you've got your beautiful light fixture, big window. And over here, you're gonna have your master suite. You do have your thermostat right next to the master suite, which makes perfect sense. You've got your AC closet. And then the master suite itself, if you haven't noticed already, it's tile flooring in the staggered pattern, but it's throughout the entire home. And then over here is the master suite ceiling. You do have a tray ceiling with linear vents, recessed lights, an emergency exit window, And over here, you're gonna have your master suite bathroom. So where do we even begin? Okay, let's start here. So you got your double vanity. So 1, 2 sinks, a powder sitting area. I forgot to turn on the light there, but beautiful quartz countertop, big old mirror. And then you've got this space over here. You could set up a little table there for your watches or put a mirror there, anything that you may need to take advantage of the space from this to over here. Now, it would have been nice if they added like a tub, but I can see why they didn't, just to kind of give the consumer autonomy in what they want to do. Because regardless, plumbing is behind this wall. So people would probably want to put a little table, perhaps even like a little sitting area for whatever reason. Now in here is the shower. Holy smokes, it is huge. You had a niche here, niche up there with natural light and a sitting area. So as you can see, plumbing is on this side of the wall as well. Wow. The rainfall shower heads, everything, the whole 9 yards. And then down over here, well, technically it's up because this way is north, I believe. Up this path is this big closet space. Shelving, metal racks, cubbies. Look at that. It even has crown molding here. That's nice to have. But making our way out, and in case you guys didn't notice, but I did skip the private commode, but this is your private commode. Shelving and your toilet with plenty of space on the side. You even have your toilet paper holder. And then outside of here, we're gonna have the main area. But let's check out the rest of the home. Remember, there's 5 bedrooms and 3 full bathrooms to go, or 4 bedrooms to go. So you got your full guest bathroom over here, spacious sink, space here on the left. You got a towel rack over here and a walk-in shower with even a sitting area, porcelain tile, very nice. Then you've got your guest room over here. Tray ceiling, very tall ceiling, window. You do have your closet space over here, shelving. You got your dresser, and then metal racks. And then again, over here, right next to this one is gonna be your next guest room. And these are not small guest rooms, by the way. I mean, you can fit a whole bunch in here. It doesn't feel like the standard guest room. Now, of course, I probably need to get some measurements done, but wow. I mean, it's 2,489 square feet living. And for that space, it doesn't feel like it's all cramped up, because you would imagine that a 5-bedroom footprint with that square footage would be small in terms of bedroom spaces or dimensions. But those guest rooms feel pretty spacious. Now over here, you're gonna have your 3rd guest room or bedroom number 4 out of 5. And I actually forgot to turn on the lights for this closet. We do have a bit of binding, but that's normal, and I believe it should be an easy fix from the builder. But shelving, more cubbies, and then right next to this guest room is actually another full bathroom, and the final one. So sink, toilet, walk-in shower, and then over here is going to be your final guest room. Again, very spacious guest room. You could put a twin size bed here, or a king size bed there, or a king size bed over here. Ultimately, that'll be up to you. And so if you want to see how the closets look without the light, this is how they look like without it. And then over here is with it. Pretty nice. And now to the final interior area, which is the utility room. Not a small utility room at all, but you got your sink, base cabinets, floating cabinets, Would have been nice if this was like a metal rod, and then here this was porcelain as well, but that's okay. You got your washer dryer connection, and then over here you got your 2-car garage, which is painted with flakes, and then you do have your water boiler, you got your breaker, and then the sprinkler system. Of course, your 2-car garage, which is motorized as well, and this is where you would be dropping off your groceries through. Now on to the last part of this tour, which is the backyard. So let's go on over there. As mentioned before, 3-foot sliding doors and bi-directional, so they can go both ways. So let me open this head as well. Look at that. And of course, you can push it all the way over there. You can push it all the way over here, or you can leave it in the middle, but very nicely done. You do have a spacious back patio. Now the backyard is not cut. It should be trimmed, at least for real estate selling purposes. But ultimately, what's important about the backyard is not so much about how hairy it currently is, but more so about the space. This is a very spacious backyard. Again, there's no HOA. So the only individual who would be hounding you would be the city if you do something wrong. But it's great size. It's a great size. You can put a pool, a pergola, palapa, shed. Because I know in some HOA communities they say you cannot have a shed that protrudes outside or above your fence height. But here you can, because there's no HOA. Very spacious lots, really good location. So you can see the traffic over there. That is Nolana. Here is Sugar. And guess what? The highway is literally a minute away. So if you need to go anywhere in the Rio Grande Valley, the highway is the quickest way to do it. And it's less than a minute away. So really nice. You do have a spray foam insulated home. There's no perforations in the roof. And yeah, new construction as well. But if you guys have any questions regarding real estate, at least here in the Rio Grande Valley, don't hesitate to reach out to me. We're here to assist you in any way, shape, or form. And if you want to send me an email, RamosRGVRealtor@gmail.com. You guys want to reach out to me directly, 210-317-2122. And feel free to call me, text me for anything. That is my direct line of contact. Only shared with my YouTubers. All of my other social media platforms have a third-party number that I use. But if you guys want to reach out to me directly, don't hesitate to do so. And yeah, that concludes the home tour, you guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned. God bless you all. Stay safe. And I will see you in the next one.